Yo, welcome back to Real Street Sessions. Street Sessions. Jig the Faded here. Yo, I appreciate everybody who's been commenting, being supportive, overly supportive. I mean, I've had so much positivity. Um, I'm doing requests. I've been doing requests. I've been trying to keep up with them. I'm not saying overwhelming. It's actually a positive, overwhelming feeling to have this many people like being this supportive. I'm not used to that. I've been uh, in the industry as a signed artist, not used to that type of energy. I'm used to being dragged through the mud. So appreciate everybody who's on board with the journey of reacting as an artist myself, being independent for years, doing everything that he has done, but promoting the wrong thing, and then becoming a signed artist, and still being at the bottom, uh, watching someone thrive, doing what he's doing is amazing. So let's dive in. This is a request. We're going to jump straight in. It's called Withdrawals.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment?
Right off the bat, I want to restart this entire thing. First off, uh, this resonates, and I knew it would. That's actually kind of why I did this for one of this. I had very many requests, but I did this request first after all the other options. This request means a lot, and I had a feeling because of the way he raps and the rhyme schemes and how deep and factual and how real he gets. I figured this would probably resonate very well with me. First off, yes, I have been addicted before, on the downers, not I'll just be very specific. I'm going to be transparent. Honesty, truth will set you free. I was addicted to the street Xanax. It's not the same as the prescription Xanax. They have fentanyl in them. And so I was addicted to, basically, at one point, before fentanyl was a thing, back in the day. I don't know really honestly what was in street Xanax, but over time, fentanyl became a big thing, and that was I didn't even know about it at the time. We were just still taking them. But yeah, I was had a really bad addiction. I was taking a lot a day, to the point where trying to quit, I couldn't. I was getting sick, throwing up. Literally could. I was getting skinny. I didn't care if I ate or not. I couldn't remember what I did that day. I couldn't remember what I ate for breakfast. I couldn't, and I would be, 2 hours later, I couldn't remember what I just did. Couldn't remember a conversation I just had. Falling asleep behind the wheel. Um, just crazy, just crazy. So now I'm on prescription medications for actual health issues. This is years ago. I finally defeated that addiction. Now I'm on a different type of addiction. It's not up here where I'm trying to go get my next fix, in the streets. It's more or less, I have health problems over the years. So this is like 7 years ago. Now, where I'm at now, I have health problems, that are not related to the addiction thing. This is just something that happened, cardiovascular issues. Now I really am on prescribed Xanax. And that in itself, I've been on for a long time. And pouring the bottle out at the time when I first started was an option. And I did that before. Tried calling the doctors, tried ignoring them, tried them all. Yeah, definitely resonate. with that. Everything he said in the very beginning, completely under like 100% have been there. Very, very much resonate with this.
But I never called his office in, poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely threw my medication in the garbage can to uh try to save myself from going down a deeper hole. That ended up turning up into a seizure from withdrawal, throwing up, waking up in a hospital not knowing what happened, couldn't remember the president, my birthday, my name. I didn't even know that I had a seizure. This is a heavy song, and for people who are battling with addiction, you can get help. And I say that still having my problems, I still promote getting help. There, you have a chance. There's always still another day to try. Um, don't stop trying. We're here to support you. If you need help, you can always message me on in the comments, and I'll give you a specific way, a private way to contact me if you need help with addiction. If it comes down to it, I will hand out my personal phone number and help out with addiction if you have problems. I'm gonna dive right back in.
Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning, it ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists, my arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab? Can't take a pill from the doctor?
Wow. Wow. Yo, the wow. I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be reacting right now. Um, yeah, almost had to be buried. My health conditions right now, not throwing a pity party, but just my health conditions alone almost had to be buried just from the health conditions. And then on top of that, having to take what I take every single day, twice a day or more, if it happens to be that way. If it's like a bad day or not even anxiety, like bodily wise, physically, if my body's like, hey, you need this, it's different. If you're not going through it, you won't understand. After a while, you don't even understand, like, you don't even feel it. It's not even a mental thing. Your body needs it. It's like water. When you're thirsty, you drink water, right? When you're not thirsty, you still sip on water. It's still water. Okay, same thing for someone who is addicted. Um, it's different when it's pharmaceutical. Eventually, you don't feel the effects. Your body just needs it. That's that's crazy. That's this is crazy. This song is very well put together. 2.2 billion views across the board. We're not talking about YouTube alone. 7.5 million views 4 years ago. This is, yeah.
With all my friends, never cared for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix The voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did, they almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab, can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react, feel like a weak man, I don't wanna be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend, I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet, I see my rib cage but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking so I can't sleep, I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before.
This is crazy.
I don't know if I'll make it. In my hands and feet, I see my rib cage but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking so I can't sleep, I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Been there, been there. Didn't eat 7 days straight. That's called a fast. Luckily, I drank water. Couldn't even hold that down. That's crazy. If you've been there, man, don't stop. You can beat it. I'm in a position where I understand this. This is, yeah. You call the doctor because you need help, but they're going to give you the same thing that you're trying to escape from. It's a cycle. The pharmaceutical company is nothing but an extremely profitable marketing scheme that is basically meant to keep you in a cycle of like, what the fuck? Unfortunately, my health conditions, I cannot stop. Here's the double-edged sword for me to not make this video such as long as all the rest of the videos. My health conditions require me. It's not curable. It's manageable with meds. The meds that I take, I have to take it, or there will be escalating issues that could lead to fatal problems, which I've been there 3 times. If I do not take it, I'm screwed. If I continue to take it continuously the way I do, I will end up going into dementia. And I'm 33. I'm already showing signs of dementia. Stage 1. Stage 2 is you can still get help, but once you're on stage 3, there's no helping you. You just got to deal with it. I am showing signs. I didn't say I have it. I'm showing signs of stage 1 dementia. That's how long I've been on prescription Xanax, alprazolam, not drugs. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not taking drugs. I don't do drugs. Yes, this is a pharmaceutical drug. Before, yes, I was like 7 to 10 years ago, I was doing street Xanax, different addiction. I've fought that battle, had seizures, went through the chills, seen my rib cage, sat in the bathtub, couldn't eat. I resonate 100% with this. Now I'm dealing with a completely different issue. This song still resonates so heavy. I wake up every single day so exhausted, and it's a zombifying exhaustion you can never beat. I constantly have to drink coffee, which there's a crash from that. And then on top of that, every glass or cup of coffee you drink, you have to replenish it with 8 glasses of water. The amount of Xanax I take a day prescribed from my doctor according to my health condition, along with a beta blocker that slows my heart rate down and lowers my blood pressure. I'm not overweight, I'm healthy. But due to my heart condition, I have to keep a slow heart rate, which means I have to take the heart medication, metoprolol. Google that, metoprolol. It slows your heart rate and lowers your blood pressure. That makes you sleepy. I'm on extended release. It means it's 24/7. So I take it once in the morning and it lasts all the way around through the day and night. I wake up, take it again. So it's never out of my system. I'm constantly sleepy. It's like taking Benadryl 24/7 and never stopping. And then on top of that, 4 milligrams of Xanax a day on top of the metoprolol. So you can imagine I'm a tired guy. So I drink coffee non-stop. Coffee, coffee non-stop. Coffee. I, I, and if I don't, I'll fall asleep. I'll fall asleep. It's a non-stop battle. And then your friends slowly stop. Yeah, just well played. Well played, Tom. This needs to be shared way more than 7.5 million times. It needs to be shared another 25 million times. People need help.
Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. Gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before.
Facts.
I don't know if I'll make it.
Facts.
Don't have the strength to get off the floor right
Facts.
now, but I'm hoping and praying.
Dang.
My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
This right here resonates a lot right here.
Errors did, they almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab, can't take a pill from the...
Is this the moment where I fuck up and almost relapse? Should I waste all my money and go to rehab? What if you have a condition that can't be cured? What do you do in rehab? What are you doing there? I'm in a cycle that cannot be broken. This is wow. This is definitely one of the first times I've seen a song like this that was so well on point with how life around you keeps going, and whether people know that you're going through it or not, it's you still have to deal with your problems, and whether people are there to help you or not, your problem can only be fixed if you want it to be fixed, and sometimes you can't fix it depending on the situation. But for those who are having problems, don't be afraid to reach out. And if it's something as simple as making a comment and saying, hey, I need help, or hey, I want to talk about it, or hey, this is what I'm going through, share your experience, leave your comments below. I have an entire life story of smoking weed when I was a teenager all the way up till my late 20s. I really wasn't much of an alcoholic, but doing street Xanax bars, not even real prescriptions, getting addicted to those, popping those all day like Skittles. I'll be transparent. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. As truthful as Tom is in his music, I'm going to be truthful to you about my life, my entire life. I'm going to expose every single thing about myself. Yeah, weed since before I graduated, or I didn't even graduate, before high school was over with, since before 2010. Popping left and right Xanax bars, all the colors. It doesn't matter the color. They're made in the streets. They came from Mexico. They came from all sorts of places. You don't even know what you're popping. You're just swallowing shit. And then you end up waking up with one shoe on and a sock on the other side of the room and not even knowing where you're at. Actually, I almost had a car crash. It was like midnight. Driving down the dirt road, in my old neighborhood, out in the boonies, middle of nowhere. This is back before I was in the city, and yeah, I popped one, was smoking some weed and doing the wrong thing, and next thing I know, I was rolling down into a ditch, and the decline into the ditch, hitting the bottom of the ditch and rolling back up into the ditch woke me up. That kind of bounce woke me up, and a good thing I was driving uh, uh, a Jeep. I think it was a Jeep Commander, so it was like it was lifted. I had a lift kit on it, so like I didn't damage the vehicle. It's just the bump going in woke me up, and I didn't crash. I almost hit a brick mailbox. It's like midnight. Midnight. I was the only car on the road, dirt road, and it woke me up, and I realized I was like, dude, what are you doing? Go home. Like, what are you doing with yourself? Go home. This resonates so well with my lifestyle, and I have a feeling that a lot of these videos are. Also, last thing I want to point out, the constructive criticism. Visuals, 100% great. I love the fact that he's in his house. He's in his sweatpants. He's looking comfortable. He looks vulnerable. He's not afraid to show emotion. Visuals and cinematic view, camera views, wide lens, short, B-roll. B-rolls where you're not actually rapping. You're just doing different things like floating in the pond. The cinematic, dark gray, gloomy. That is movie cinematic. So shout out to Nova for knowing all of that. When it comes to lyrics, Tom, that I applaud. Like wonderful, wonderful lyrics. That hit home. That was a home run. Home run. Bars, nah. We're not going to talk about bars. This is a message. Again, this is a message. Other than that, if anyone has any comments or not, I was gonna say confessions, but wants to talk about anything, you can reach out to me on Facebook. You can go to I'll leave a description below on how you can reach out if you're dealing with addiction. And if you have any comments or agreeing or disagreeing or anything that you want to say, leave in the comments below. All the support I've been getting, thank you guys so much. Real Street Sessions, once again, my first reaction ever to this. This was a wonderful, well thought through, lyrically, visually, everything was great. Everything was great. Tom deserves what he's worked for. He worked his ass off. He worked his ass off. This is a wonderful video. Real Street Sessions, Jig the Faded. Don't forget to, if you are on the journey with me, subscribe, hit the like and notification bell to always stay updated. I will be updating at least twice a day, as best as I can twice a day, and if I overachieve, 3 times a day. But we are about to go through his catalog, and as well as Dax, Adam Calhoun. We're going to be going through a lot. I got a lot of work to do, so I know my videos are getting a little long and extensive, but I want to show my input on my life and Tom, how we resonate a lot, and how in the future on some of his other videos that become more political, how my comments on those, we'll get to those in the future, but this hits home. Thank you guys so much. Real Street Sessions, Jig the Faded. Peace out.